Hi guys, let's do a quick recap. Over here is the chicken stick bag. Right next to it is the pizza slice bag. We also put the pita in there. Underneath over there is the whole chicken bag. And over there is the small chicken bag where we put half chicken and quarter chicken. On the bottom right is the plastic bags, the small one and the large one. So let me show you our small chips, large chips, and our family chips. We have three sizes which we give to our customers, and this is the location. Small chips is right there next to the whole chicken. Large chips is on the left, and family chips is all the way on the left. Let's open them up one by one. So let's grab a small chips box. We hold it from the sides and we open it up just like that. And then we push the corners in so it clicks in just like that. Ooh la la. And again, that's the small chips, the same one on top. Now, let's go open the large chips, which is right in the middle here. Same technique, and the color doesn't matter of the box. Hold it from the sides and open, just like that. And then push in the corners so it clicks in. Boom. And make sure you can sort of like make sure it's steady in there. And that's a large chips. Next, let's do the family chips box, which is located all the way on the left. Holding it by the sides, opening it up, and then pushing the corners so it clicks in. Bop. Perfect. There we have it. A small, large, and family chips. Let me show you right now how to use the scoop. This is the scoop. Yeah, that's our scoop. We hold it with our thumb on the rim, and when we do that, it's much more stable. Much easier to take more chips. The technique is scrape and twist. So we scrape just like this, and then we twist. Let's show you an example. So we'll just group the chips into the corner. It's usually the left corner over here, just like the video. And then put our thumb on, scrape the bottom, pull it towards yourself, and twist. As you see, that technique gives you full scoops. I'll show you again. Scrape, twist. You see that the last twisting motion is very important because that's the part that grabs all the chips onto the scoop. Scrape, twist. Full scoops. A bad technique like this is just wasted energy, wasted time, and you're not going to get many scoops. So again, scrape, twist. Oh yeah, full scoops. Let's put this to practice. We're going to show 3 examples. A small chips with chicken salt, a large chips with chicken salt, and a family chips with plain salt. Some customers, like 5% of the time, they want plain salt. Most of the time, they want chicken salt. So we don't even ask them, we just give the chicken salt. Let's do a small chips here. And so we'll open up a small chips box, hold it from the sides, pop it in, and that's our small chips box. But there's not enough chips. Luckily, if we turn to this side, we see our deep fryer. Ooh la la, that's our deep fryer. And I'll show you how to work the deep fryer in other videos, but that's where we get our chips. So let's get back to making our small chips with chicken salt, a very, very, very popular item. So we need three materials for this. We have an open chips box already. We need our scoop, and we need our chicken salt, which is right on the left, and it's the orange colored shaker. And we're ready to make a small chips. Hold the scoop, thumb on the rim for the stability. Get the box next to the chips, just like that. Easy delivery. Scrape and twist. And you just spoon it in there. We need to make sure the box is 110% full. So basically all the way full and a little bit more, just like the video here. And then once we do that, we shake some chicken salt, just like that. The customers love this. They love it. And again, 100, it's full, and a little bit more is 110%. Let's do the large chips with chicken salt. Again, we need three materials. We need an open chips box. Open it up, pop. That's our chicken salt. Remember, it's the orange shaker and the scoop. Now we're ready to make a large chips. Thumb on the rim, put the box near the chips. Sometimes you need to group up the chips towards the left side. Scrape, twist, and put it in there. Or dump it in there. And we're going to make sure it's 110%. I think in this example, I overdo it just to show you an example of too much chips. Yeah. So this is about 140% or 150%. It's just too much. We just need it to be a little bit above the rim. So let's make it 110% by taking some off. Yeah, that's perfect. 110%. Yeah. We'll shake some chicken salt. And we'll put it into a small bag. We'll make some space for the box with our fingers, just like that, and then we'll pop it into that space and lift up the handles of the bag, and we have completed a large chips ready to be served to the customer. Now let's do a family chips with plain salt. Some customers want plain salt, so it's a different shaker. We'll open the box up. Not the orange, but the white shaker over there. That's the plain salt. So we've got our plain salt, and then we'll grab our scoop. Thumb on the rim. We'll open up the glass cabinet. Box near chips. And scrape and twist. Group it up, scrape and twist. Yeah, you sort of dump it in that motion, but you'll get the hang of it. Everyone has their own style of that. And here we have a family chips. 110% perfect. Shake some chicken salt. Oh, sorry. Shake some plain salt. And we're good. We'll put it into a bag. Use your hands to make a space for the box, just like that. And then we'll place it in there. We'll sort of have to pull the handles out. 1, 2, and we're ready to serve our family chips with plain salt. Perfect. Again, these are the chips box sizes: small, large, family. We have also smaller size chips. So I'm going to show you 3 examples. One for the kebab combo, one for the burger combo, and one for the quarter chicken plate. They're all the same amount of chips, and we call that a combo chips. So let's start with the combo chips for the kebab combo. Let's pretend we have a kebab here. So we have to get ready the chips for the kebab combo. That's the stick bag, that's the pizza bag, and there is the combo chips. Just a small white box. We'll put some chips in there, scrape and twist. And we just make sure it's 110%. Yeah, that's perfect. Shake some chicken salt. Perfect. And next we just have to put it into a plastic bag with both the kebab roll and the combo chips. So we'll grab a small bag. We'll open it up. We'll put the chips in there and the kebab in there. Our pretend kebab. Ready to serve to a customer. Next example is a burger combo. The burger combo has its own box, and this is the burger combo box. As you see, there's a pretend burger, there's sauce, and in that little gap over there is where the combo chips goes. And let me show you an example. And we're just gonna scrape and twist. And we just sort of, dump it in. This almost looks perfect, but there is a little empty gap. And I'm gonna show you that. We like to fill in those empty gaps so the customer doesn't feel like there's not enough. Just over there. So we'll just grab a little bit more chips and fill it up. Just like that. And that is perfect. 110%. And in this example, I did forget to shake some chicken salt. So that's my mistake. I should have shaken some chicken salt. This one goes into the large bag because it's large item. Open up a space for the box and put the box in there. Find the handles of the bag just like that. And it's ready to go. The final example is the chips for the quarter chicken plate. we're just going to put it in that little gap. So there's salad, there's quarter chicken, and that little gap is going to be the where we put the chips. So we'll grab a estimated amount of the combo chips, and that's that's perfect. It just has to fill in the gap and a little bit more. So the customer says, wow, that's a good amount of chips. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next video.